Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing all right. Instead of the regular body weight session today, I've got a little bit of a different session responding to a question about what to do if you've got some knee issues, a knee replacement specifically, or some back issues. Sometimes it can feel very limiting when we're home. We don't have normal tools that we might use to do a regular workout. So what are we going to do about that? Here are a couple of exercises that you can do. If you're looking for something a little bit more intense today, stick around. You never know. Some of these exercises are not easy in and of themselves, especially if you turn them into isometric exercises. Specifically, what that means is pushing against a stationary object, either yourself or the wall or the floor or something like that. So, to start out, here's a seated leg lift. I'm going to sit nice and tall. Again, isometrically contract my abdominal wall, set my shoulders nice and tall. Just this is a little bit difficult. I mean, try this for a minute. It's not easy, okay? So here, you could just stay here, in fact. Here's your exercise. Here's that leg lift, okay? So my heels are going to come out a little bit. My toes come up, okay? I'm at like a 100-degree, 110 angle, not 90 here, okay? About 110-degree angle, 100, I don't know. Not a mathematician. The angle of my knee and my ankle will stay the same as I lift and tap and lift. Notice I'm not crunching, I'm not leaning back. Watch that lean. I'm nice and tall here through my torso as I lift. 2, 3, tap, 4. This is the starting position. 5, 6. Notice the angle of my knee and my ankle is not changing. I'm not lifting straight up. I'm not lifting towards me. My toe is kind of making an arc as it comes around. 9. Nice and tall. Tap, tap, tap. You can go to 12 or 15 or 20 seconds, nice and tall. Resist this or this. Stay nice and tall, okay? That's your seated leg lift. Again, not easy. Seated torso rotation. Again, a little bit of mobility rotation, also engaging your abdominal wall. If you've got a chair in the back, okay, you start nice and tall. I'm going to reach around and try and touch that chair back. Okay, I'm not leaning over. I'm going to isometrically contract my abdominal wall. So I'm not just doing this here. I'm up, squeeze, and up, squeeze, and up, and squeeze, and up, and squeeze. I want you to imagine that you're pulling against a spring that's attached to the wall. So I'm not just moving and touching here. I'm up, squeeze, and tap, and up, squeeze, up, squeeze, up, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Try that for a bit. Again, the key here is finding a form that feels like you are working against yourself. You can sit here and just do this or just do this, and it's not a full amount of work. It's not really work per se. You get into that isometric contraction and stance in good form, and it's going to feel like a workout. Let's work on our legs a little bit, our glutes. Now, there's that typical kind of good morning, one leg deadlift kind of business. We're going to try that on a chair to support our low back, right? So I'm here. I'm going to lean over just a little bit to support my low back. If I can, that one leg comes up. I'm going to feel that hamstring stretch, and I'm going to squeeze my glutes nice and tall to come up. Down, squeeze. I'm using the chair to support my low back. I'm also, if I can, here on this one leg, because that helps keep my back nice and straight. There's one half of my hip that's supporting the straightness of my back here, right? If I'm here, my back has more of a tendency to bend, so if I can, I'm going to engage my glutes and my hamstrings to bring that leg up. I'm working that leg, and I'm also protecting my low back. If I'm here in this position, I can also do a row, right? Maybe I have a little pound weight. I can row here, okay? 30 seconds of this nice row if I've got a light weight. I can also be here. If I'm not going to be doing that kind of good morning activity, I can be here with that row. Let's say we're inside and we don't have a weight. Well, here is a grocery bag with a bunch of soup cans. I know it's goofy, but these are strange times, okay? So we need to do what we can, right? So I'm here with that row, right? 2, 3. Again, I want you to pull against your own body. I want you to feel that this bag of soup cans is 20 pounds heavier than it actually is. And you can do that by squeezing through your muscles, pretending that this is super heavy, and squeezing and pulling as if it is. And you'll get a lot more of a good workout. There's also a really great tool lurking around your house that you can use seemingly at every doorway. And it is the doorway. So here I've got, let's say, a door frame, right, going into a house, into a room, not a house. Although if you wanted to do this outside on your porch, you could do that too. It's getting nice outside. This is a supported squat. So I'm holding on to my door frame. I'm going to lean down just a little bit, squeeze my hips up. Lean, 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 squeeze up. I'm protecting my knees by holding on to the door, and I'm still allowing squeeze this to work. I can also turn this into a bit of a row, that full body row here. Pull up and down and pull up and down. Again, protecting my low back nice and tall and taking the weight of the exercise off of my knees. Of course, there are planks and push-ups that you can do from the wall, and I've covered these in other videos. Or you can be here, or you can be against a windowsill. You can hold a plank here. You can do plank rotations, tap and rotate out. There are a lot of different ways to take bodyweight exercises and creatively change them up a bit and make them accessible for your particular needs. I hope this video was helpful. I'm more than happy to do more of them for your particular needs or issues or questions or problems. Hit me up, send me questions in the comments, or if you know how to contact me directly, please do so. Otherwise, I hope you're having a fabulous morning. Stay safe, everyone. Be well.